What is good with y'all, man? So today I'm gonna be showing you how to block some cheesy blitzes in Madden 21. Now, next gen, last gen, whatever you're on, it's gonna help block these. Now, obviously, some of the blitzes are harder to do on next gen, so it's kind of mostly I'm doing the video on next gen just because the quality is gonna look better in the video, and because, like I said, I might be back on next gen, so we'll see. But yeah, so where I'm gonna show basically all the blitzes in the game. Mid blitz, all that. I'll basically show you how to block that. Now there's one formation I use to block all my blitzes. I run two formations, right? If y'all know me, I run trips tight end and I run gun bunch, right? When someone's blitzing me a lot, that's when I gotta use gun bunch. If you're blitzing me, I'm not really gonna be able to run trips tight end like that, just because it's gonna be hard to, like, you know, motion people over, do what I want to do. So basically, bunch is probably going to be our go-to formation of blocking blitzes. Now, I am in the Los Angeles Chargers playbook, if you want to run what I'm running. So basically, gun bunch is going to be what we're using to block these blitzes. We'll set up our audibles, even though it doesn't really matter. You don't really have to do this. I'm just doing it because I don't know. I don't know. These are the plays I like to have them audibles though: the Z, stop and go, flood, mesh spot, and bunch trail. So we're just gonna come out in bunch. I always come out with the handoff. Alright, so the first blitz we are gonna be showing off is dime 146. DB sting 2 buzz. Now this blitz, you're gonna see this a lot more on next gen, probably not as much on last gen. So it's kind of a hybrid of both. But I know, so I did go against it a little bit on last gen. So, you know, we will show it off. All right, so basically, how do you show the play art? All right, so it pretty much, this is the blitz, right? So basically, what's so good about it is those corners that are coming off. You see how the corners are, someone's gonna come off. If you don't pass block either the running back or the tight end here, they're both coming. Well, someone's gonna come off free. So basically, what you want to do here is, you just want to. How do I show my? Okay. So let's first switch to a pass. The flood, in my opinion, dog, just show the play art. This shit is so stupid, dog. Oh my god, hold on. All right, boom. So the flood is my go-to play when people are blitzing me a lot, right? So what I like to do is first pass block the running back, pass block the tight end, boom. So now your plays looking like this, right? Usually you want to make sure you always ID the guy on the end for the running back, just because he's not going to block him, right? So this is what your play is looking like now, and now the defense is back, right? You're going to have time in the pocket. You just got to make a read, you know what I'm saying? Just make a read. Boom. It's blocked. Make a read. Hot one. Over the middle. Woohoo! Pennsylvania. Come on now, but you get it right. So that blitz, in my opinion, that blitz is pretty easy to block. It's just a matter of you gotta know when he's actually blitzing, because a lot of times when they set up the 146, sometimes they're not blitzing those guys off the edge when they bring them down. You just gotta know when he's blitzing them or not. So that's basically it for that. But like I said, that's a pretty easy one to block. So let's look at another blitz. Alright, so for the next blitz we're gonna be looking at, it's gonna be Mike Blitz 0 out of 335 wide. Now this is a blitz. If y'all know me, this is my blitz. On last gen, that's my go-to blitz because you can do a lot with it. You can use a rush. You can do a lot of crazy shit with it. On next gen, it's not really good like that. So now it's kind of flip-flop. The last blitz was kind of mostly a next gen blitz, but you would see it on last gen. This blitz is pretty much just a last gen blitz, but you know, you can try to run it on next gen. So 35 wide, Mike Blitz 0. That is the one that we're gonna be showing off here. All right, so like I said, you're coming on gun bunch. I'm just going to show it out of, like, as if you're running the flood play, just to keep it easy for y'all, not to make it too crazy, you know what I mean? So basically the blitz is looking like this, right? Boom. Now the way you want to set this up is obviously you want to pressure corners, right? They bring whoever's on the running back, usually they blitz him, right? So this is what the blitz is looking like. Actually bring this guy down too. This is what the blitz is looking like, right? Now believe it or not, this is very easy to block. It's just a matter of, are they going to block him or not, right? Because this is what's going to happen, right? What some people like to do is they like to block nobody, which leaves the running back free, which means the running back's going to be on a route, which means the user is obviously going to boom. Oh, let me go stick that flat route the running back's home, because that's usually what everyone fucking does. All you have to do is block the running back, right? So boom, ID him like that, and boom. Hold on, put a circle on a slant, a motion slant, and boom, you're all set up. But if you do notice that he is user rushing, if he's user rushing, oh, hold on, I forgot. Also, always make sure you ID him. I know sometimes you don't feel like it, but trust me, you're gonna wish you did, because sometimes your running back's just not gonna play him. If you do notice though that he's user rushing up the middle with his user, you're gonna have to probably block the tight end, right? So it's basically like a whole nother blitzer. So it's two. So you're gonna want to block the tight end also. But if he's not, and he's just doing this, then you can just do this. So basically, now his blitz is bagged, as you can see. So we're just gonna go to the line here. Boom, bagged. It's bagged, buddy. Rieger. Alright. It's alright. Rieger. You know what I'm saying? But that's basically how you block that. So let's get to the next blitz. Alright, so for the last blitz I want to show y'all, I wanted to show y'all the mid blitz, because I know it's great. I don't go against mid blitz that much. I never went against it a lot, but I went against it a few times. Now personally for me, it's just not that good, because I just run one play against it the whole time until like you get out of it, because I got a beater for it. But I'm gonna show y'all pinch buckle out of 3-4 odd, because Denver's playbook, I guess, doesn't have. I didn't pick a real defensive playbook. I just picked a team like boom. I guess they don't have the mid blitz, so pinch buckle is kind of. I'll set it up as if it is a mid blitz, right? So you'll see what I mean. So it's close to it, right? I got you. Because I mean I know I'll basically tell you how to block the mid blitzer. I know how to play against it. All right, so let's just get into it. Gun bunch, you already know, right? Also, we're just gonna come out in the flood. We're gonna come out in the flood. You know what I mean? So pinch bucko. We just gotta set it up the same as if it is a mid blitz. So let me just. So basically, a mid blitz, you have. So you can't really get him to stay in the fucking hole. Let me see something here. That didn't work. All right, hold on. How do you hit reset? Okay. So I can't really exactly get this idiot to stay in the hole. You know what I mean? Because this is what a mid blitz would look like. This is basically the mid blitz. You know what I mean? It's looks something like this. And then the user, you know, can just kind of run. So this is the closest it gets we're gonna get to showing a mid blitz, right? I'm gonna show you how to block it though, right? Like I said, it's really not hard. It's just kind of the same way some of the other blitzes. All you're really doing is pass block the running back, pass block the tight end, boom. And just ID the left blitzer up the middle, right? And just really, bro, this flood play, it's gonna kill it every time. You could run this shit the whole entire game, and I'm telling you to run it the whole entire game. Make sure you motion the slant out to the right, boom. Hot one. I don't know why this remote is that is disturbing. This remote was sitting here vibrating. I'm using both remotes, by the way, just to do this. It's a lot easier, but this shit was vibrating. That was fucking scary. But that's basically it. Like, it's not hard to block the blitzes. It's more of a matter, you gotta know when they're blitzing, right? And the flood, it smokes. It smokes a lot of these blitzes. Like, what I'll try to do a lot of times is hurry up, get my block adjustments, motion my slant over to the right, boom, and try to hurry up and get that shit off. It smokes blitzes. It's a blitz killer. So, and you can do a lot of stuff out of it too. You could also that out route. If you see something you like out of that out route, you could just maybe switch it to a slant or a fade, and a lot of shit you can do with that. So that's basically it, though, boys. Just want to show off you a few blitzes. It's really this video was really for the people that are kind of newer to Madden, trying to figure out how do I really block people. Oh, and by the way, if you don't know how to ID people, because I know I was saying how to ID people, basically you hit the left bumper, then you hit X to ID the mic, and you just pick who you want to ID. Because basically what you're doing with this is you're telling the running back, who to block, basically. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever like ID someone on the right side if your running back's on the left side, because it's not gonna do anything. And you can do the same thing too when you're running the ball. You can ID. I do it all the time. ID someone, like whoever you want, like that next blocker. Like let's say you're doing a stretch to the right, and you ID the right linebacker. That's who you want, the people getting to the next level to block first. You know what I mean? So it's just video for the newer people, or just the people that are struggling and need help. So it's not crazy, but like, comment, subscribe, man. Fuck with your boy, man. I'm out.